Hey guys, Bios and Ramos, and this Saturday the Miami Dolphins are facing the Houston Texans at NRG Stadium for their Week 2 preseason matchup, and kickoff is at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Game will be broadcasted on NFL Network and CBS 4 Miami. As far as Houston, I'm not too sure, but it more than likely will be on their CBS affiliate if I'm not mistaken. Aside from that, here are some betting lines. Houston is favored by -1 point, over under set at 39, and I wonder if there is who's favored. Obviously, Houston's favored in terms of the money line. Either way, let's talk about some players who are not playing. So Dolphins just issued out who's inactive, and it's obviously Jalen Ramsey, who's dealing with a knee injury. Jalen Waddle is dealing with an abdomen injury. Justin Bethel, Jeff Wilson Jr., Cam Smith, Keon Cross, and Brandon Jones, Alec Ingold, Myles Gaskin, Ethan Bonner, Lester Cotton, Toronto Armstead, who's nursing a leg injury, and good news is he won't require surgery and is expected to play in Week 1, but I think they're shutting him down for the rest of camp. Liam Eichenberg, Braylon Sanders, and Christian Wilkins, who is sitting out for personal reasons. He's trying to get an extension on his contract, and I believe deservingly so. He was one of the better defensive tackles in all of the NFL last year, so why not be able to reward him with a contract? He was waiting to see if we could make a move and end up getting Dalvin Cook. We didn't end up doing that. The Jets ended up actually picking him up. So now Christian Wilkins is like, okay, now there's money available for me, basically to claim, and I think he's deserving of the contract, and hopefully they can figure something out soon. He pretty much didn't participate in any of the joint practices with the Texans, so let's just see. Obviously, I don't think he will continue this on into the season. Should it be that long? I hope it doesn't go that long, but should it be? I don't believe that he will sit out during the regular season, should it come to that. But let's hope not. But did you notice who I didn't say was inactive? I didn't mention Tua. I didn't mention Tyreek. I didn't mention a lot of these wide receivers that are fighting for the number 3 wide receiver spot. Raheem Mostert is going to be able to play. Jeff Wilson is the only running back that's sitting out for Miami. So they're going to have their full arsenal of running backs and see what they can do there. For the Houston Texans, there's a few guys just sitting out. I mean, the only guy who's listed as out is Blake Cashman, linebacker. Aside from that, Texans is going to be an interesting team to watch. They have a lot of young talent on offense and defense. Derek Stingley, cornerback, where they have Will Anderson, who they drafted with the 3rd overall pick. Their number 2 overall pick, CJ Stroud, is getting to start at quarterback, and he's going to be throwing to guys like Nico Collins, Tank Dell, and so on and so forth. And, that's going to be a young, exciting team. So this will be an interesting matchup early on in the game, because if Tua is getting the start, that's going to be huge, especially seeing what this offense can do. Especially seeing Tua just back on the field for the first time since Christmas is just, it's a sight to see. So it's glad to see him actually being able to do that in a live game setting. Aside from that, just look at these young guys who are trying to be making the roster. These are going to be the guys who are going to be playing mostly all the snaps in this final preseason game after following this one. But so far in the preseason, Dolphins lost their first game against the Atlanta Falcons. Houston Texans won their first game against the New England Patriots. But in terms of the outings, Dolphins' outing was underwhelming, only was able to score 3 points. Houston Texans, their starting unit, with Stroud out there against the Patriots, was also underwhelming. But they were able overall to get the win throughout the series of the game. But that's pretty much it. Quick little video. Games about to be kicking off soon, so definitely want to get this out before kickoff. And if you guys are watching, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys after the game with the game recap. Later.